MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Juan Marichal gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Settling in now, Matt Kemp. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 4, Snyder.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Marichal matches up here in this one against his former employer. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Bryant. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Don Sutton, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out on the short end of this one.
Now at the plate, Alexander Canario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Wilmer Flores comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate now, Willie McCovey, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Next for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Canario is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Next up for Los Angeles, Pee-wee Reese, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that missed.
The 1-0. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Fouled away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside and low, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncie. Has a look, now the pitch.
Yeah, what?
And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And another foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. He's set, now the pitch.
Nope, ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
From the stretch.
That's the ball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Monty Irvin. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So in now for San Francisco, Matt Williams. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. A little bit outside. 2-1.
2 balls.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin.
First offering on its way.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 20, John Sutton.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Don Sutton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
All right. 0-1.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Posey's got it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Popped him up. Crawford is under it. And that's the third out. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Posey is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove. But you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 and 2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. High in the air out to center field. Snyder is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting in, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Juan Marichal.
And now the Giants pitcher, Juan Marichal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 to count. Pitch on the way.
Ball. 2 and 2.
Full count now. 3 and 2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. Giants down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Duke Snyder.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Outside. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone. Strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now Now at the plate, Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Snyder on at first, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0.
One.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got a full count.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Jackie Robinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. The 1-0.
Ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Pee Wee Reese is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Ready with the 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that misses 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Back goes Yastrzemski. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. from the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next to bat for the Giants, Alexander Canario back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Willie McCovey, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's the ball.
Monty Irvin will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Standing in, Monty Irvin 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope. Ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
To the plate now, Matt Williams. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Russell Martin. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Irvin comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 20, John Sutton.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Don Sutton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Kemp. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Good.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Giants.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Screwball downstairs, and he falls behind 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fouled away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Reese onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. High in the air down the right field line. Bryant is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Juan Marichal.
Digging in now, Juan Marichal, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Rolled slowly to first. Muncie will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder.
Number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 8, Kobe Bryant.
Into the box now, Kobe Bryant. First pitch coming, here it is. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. So So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alexander Canario. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft grounder left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. The 1-0. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And this sails on him right down the line in left field. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie McCovey. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now here's the pitch.
Yeah. 2-1.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
3-2 pitch. One run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 20, Muncie.
Ready once again, Monty Irvin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Matt Williams. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Scooped up. Robinson at second base, and the inning comes to a close. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. So striding in, Pee Wee Reese. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right
here. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a pop-up now. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Max Muncie stands in as he looks at a called strike. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
At the plate, Russell Martin 0 for 2 for him to this point. On his way to pitch number 100. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box, Buster Posey. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Gott will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Aramis Garcia is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Mookie Betts is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Strike one to start the at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 one more time.
Count is full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch coming, here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now it's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0.
balls, 1 strike.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Skied into straightaway right. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Snyder.
In now, Duke Snyder. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Irvin will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Bryant.
Striding in, Bryant 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Betts is on the move. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Digging in, Jackie Robinson. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
To short. Crawford's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
Into the box, Aramis Garcia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total, Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
At the plate now, Alexander Canario, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bryant is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Stepping up now, Wilmer Flores. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. Ready with the 1-1.
Two.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Willie McCovey. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Two and 0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Ready with the 3-0.
Yeehaw!
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into right field, that's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Monty Irvin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that missed.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Irvin has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The set and the 2-0.
That's inside. That's the ball.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. Was short, hit hard, reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Pee Wee Reese. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
In now, Justin Turner trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
The first baseman,
Next up is Max Muncie. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And late reactions, and they got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Still tied 1 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Floro will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cody Bellinger will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So stepping in, Matt Williams. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That missed. That's the ball.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 5.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
This is line to left. Kemp is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now back, the pitcher, Trevor.
Will Clark will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Giants. Number 22, Will Clark.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Yeehaw!
2 balls and a strike. Clark, a 25-year-old. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues. But to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Hops this one up. Bellinger has got it, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Marlene Garcia takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 97, Marlene Garcia.
We are into extra innings, and next to hit is the catcher, Russell Martin.
Number 55, Russell Martin.
And now pitch on the way.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Wow, and Earl Hendricks is not doing him any favors behind the plate. 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-0 pitch.
That's what.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. For his career in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. To Crawford for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now back.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Matt Kemp. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And now it'll be the catcher, Aramis Garcia.
Number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in now, Alexander Canario. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3. Wilmer Flores is on deck. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Now back, second baseman, Wilmer.
So coming to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Skied into straightaway right. Bryant is there. 2 down. On to first, a double play. So they go down without a whimper here. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Eleventh inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Snyder. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Pulled toward right center field. Canario will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 8, Bryant.
Now batting, Bryant. First offering on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 the count.
Two balls and a strike now. The 2-1 pitch.
3-1. 3 balls.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Yeah.
Fastball is taken for a strike and he runs it full 3-2. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Canario is back and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jackie Robinson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the pitch.
Ball.
One and 0. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2-0.
Two and 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Trevor Cahill takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 53, Trevor Cahill.
Pee Wee Reese will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the first pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Full count to Reese. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Punched hard the other way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. The throw's offline. He's safe. They've broken through to take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And if you start to think about a pinch hitter, here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench. Andrew Jones will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Los Angeles, number 25, Andrew Jones.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. That evens it up 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. LA's on top 2-1. Eric Gagne gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Eric Gagne.
Into the box now, Willie McCovey. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Willie McCovey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Splitter can't find the zone either, and it's 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box, Monty Irvin. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 home.
That's the ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. A strike, and it's 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
3 balls and no strikes.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So striding forward now, Matt Williams. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch coming, here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Two-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2-2.
2-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. This one's down to third. Turner has it. The throw to Robinson. On to first, and they get them both. At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Men on third with two down. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1. Last strike here for the Giants. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Dylan Floro claims the win out of the pen, his first. Eric Gagne closes the door for the save, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.